Aš tik tai dabar tada reklamas paleisiu. Kas dabar? One more time.
Va, dabar turėtų veikti. Dabar veikia.
Kaip žinot, bet viskas
Ne, pala. Ne, dabar mano šitas veikia. Kažkodėl. Pala.
Kaip? Okay, hi again. It seems finally we made the sound work everywhere. Hopefully. Well, we'll check for comments on YouTube if people are still saying it's not working, but sorry again. But let's start the opening, and I'll give the word to Mingailė.
Thank you.
Just to go through what's happening.
Hello, everyone. Let's give some applause for the opening ceremony of the Game Jam. So everyone, welcome to LT Game Jam 2023, which is actually, again, some kind of anniversary for us. As you may know, 3 years ago, actually, in 2020, which celebrated 10 years of Game Jams in Lithuania. But this year, we are celebrating the 10th Game Jam that is organized by the Lithuanian Game Developers Association in all 5 cities, in 5 biggest cities of Lithuania, which is Vilnius, Kaunas, Klaipėda, Šiauliai, and Panevėžys. And we're really excited that we have the Game Jams happening in all 5 cities this year. And as a celebratory note, I want to invite one of the co-founders of Lithuanian Game Developers Association, Žilvinas Ledas, to say a few words for this moment. Give some applause.
So, hello all. I'll try to be brief. That's why I have my notes here. And first, I say a few words in Lithuanian because I know that every year there are some people that are not fluent in English. So I just want to celebrate this with them as well. Tai pabandysiu trumpai iš pradžių lietuviškai. Tai prieš 14 metų mes su Šarūnu, kai pradėjom kurti žaidimus, kaip savo darbą, tai organizavom vienus iš pirmų Game Jamų Vilniui, tam, kad norėjom, kad būtų vieta ir laikas, kur mes galim susitikti su kitais patyrusiais ir pradedančiais kūrėjais, kad galėtumėm susipažinti, bendrauti, eksperimentuoti ir taip mokytis vieni iš kitų. Ir labai džiugu, kad kai asociacija perėmė tą organizavimą, tai iš esmės tos pamatinės vertybės išliko. Ir ką aš noriu jums visiems palinkėti šį vakarą, šį savaitgalį, kad jūs išdrįstumėt susipažinti su naujais žmonėms čia, kad išdrįstumėt eksperimentuoti ir išdrįstumėt kažką sukurti. Ir manau, kad nėra geresnės vietos būti visą šį savaitgalį ir šį vakarą, negu būtent čia ir kituose miestuose, kur kas esat. And now in English, for those that don't understand Lithuanian. So when 10 years ago, Šarūnas and I started to develop games full-time, we organized game jams because we wanted to meet new other game developers. We wanted to share experience. We wanted to experiment ourselves and just meet others. And I'm extremely happy that these core values are still here in this event, this day, that we can meet others, we can experiment, and we can freely share ideas here. And I want for you all here and in other cities to be bold, to make new connections, to experiment, to create games. And I think there is no better place to be this weekend than here, creating games. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, for those who don't know, actually, the Lithuanian Game Developers Association unites all game developers, well, most and hopefully one day all of game developers in Lithuania, and we have all kinds of events, one of them being, of course, Lithuanian Game Jam, happening all through the year. We have meetups, we have game developer lectures, so we invite you to join all of these events. This is a great place to start, but you can learn even more and meet even more people in all of the events happening. So I suggest you Google or find our Slack community and come to more events, because this is not the only time we want to see you. Meeting once a year is not enough to create good games. And of course, about this event speaking, we want to thank our sponsors, because of them, if this event and all our most of other events wouldn't happen. A lot of our events are sponsored by the Lithuanian Council for Culture. And of course, for Game Jam, we have sponsors, gold sponsor Nordcurrent, Sylvan sponsor and Stoti, Tutatunes and Wargaming. And we have our partners, Sneaky Box and Nesnausk, they are Cookies Gaidelis. Let's give an applause for all our sponsors and partners. And actually, speaking about one of our partners, Nesnausk, it's a new initiative that started last year related to what happens to games after Game Jam. And I want to invite, I apologize, that's the second page. I want to invite Thomas and Greta from last year's team Digits to tell you more about Nesnausk program. Give some applause, thank you.
Hello everyone, we're Greta and Thomas, also known as the Goose Games team. And last year during Game Jam we made a game called Crabot, and it earned us a scholarship to keep developing the game. However, Crabot actually wasn't the game that we kept developing. It was because it had a lot of troubles behind the scenes that we weren't sure if we would be able to solve. So after discussing with the Nesnausk team, we've chosen another Game Jam project of ours. And that project was Digits. It was also made during a Game Jam, exactly 1 year before Crabot, and it is a 2-player competitive game where you have to look for the hidden eggs and compete which player will be the first one to find 5 eggs and complete their family with 5 adorable Diglett babies. So, okay, the first tip from us for everyone who will want to keep developing their Game Jam game, you might not like hearing this, but we strongly suggest you that after a Game Jam, the first thing you do is to scrap almost everything you made during a Game Jam. And don't get me wrong, it's an incredible opportunity to create wonderful prototypes of the games and to test out your ideas, the mechanics, and even visual styles. However, keeping in mind the time constraints and the chaotic nature of the event, probably will not have a very stable and strong technical beginning for a full project. So yeah, don't be afraid to keep your idea, keep the mechanics, but start over with your technical side of the project and really put a lot of time to plan everything, to talk about the issues that might await, and to have a really strong beginning. So, what we've changed in our game, first of all, we refined our visual style, and the most important visual part of our game was the characters, because you keep your main attention to them almost all of the time. So, we've started from drawing the new characters. And I'll be honest, it took quite a lot of time to refine a new style, because, you know, in Game Jam, when you have not that much of time, you make everything quickly, you want to test everything as fast as you can, and you make quite a lot of things. But when you have unlimited time, you just keep experimenting and exploring and experimenting and exploring, and it might take forever. But yeah, one day we just stopped ourselves, we told ourselves that, okay, this is the visual style we're quite happy about, and we can move on with another asset. And after that, it was relatively simple to follow up with the other objects of the game, like backgrounds or UI elements and so on.
Right, hi everyone. One thing we did was this, when we started over, we started the project from scratch, and the one thing we did is this wobbly shader. So we wrote this shader that we can apply on UI objects and sprites, so we don't need to draw like multiple frames of every asset, and it allows us to work and iterate very fast. But one thing that I want to talk about is the goal for the scholarship that we got was that we need to finish the game. And we thought, all right, so we do it on our free time, and apart from funding, right, what is the reason that the games don't get made, why they don't get finished? And that reason is motivation or lack of it. So we figured, all right, so what happens, when do we lose that motivation? And the idea is that when you start a game, and when you start making a game in a game jam or otherwise, you have hundreds of ideas, you want to try everything out, everything is exciting, and you don't really think about all the issues that there are bugs that's going to be, all the dirty and boring job you have to do. So we chose this idea to approach the most boring and most difficult tasks first and leave the fun bits for as last as we can. So we always have this interesting things to look forward to. So we're working on control schemes and the main menu and all the database stuff behind the scenes, and we're keeping the gameplay and the juicy parts for ourselves for the future as well. So that's our, I guess the tip is like try to do boring stuff first if you want to finish the game, and as long as you can, but to keep yourself motivated. So thank you.
Thank you. So as you see, Game Jam projects don't die here after the weekend. And actually, the SNOW Scholarship is a great way to continue your project with your team. If you're interested in continuing and finishing your game, do reach out and do read about SNOW Scholarship. There will be information in our Discord, and you can find it on the website as well. Now, we got the celebratory parts out, we got the important parts out. Let's go straight to the rules, which are not a lot, because important thing to remember about game jams is it's about fun. It's not a competition. We're not here to win. We're here to experiment. We're here to have fun. We're here to meet new people. But we do want you to follow a few slight rules to make this enjoyable for everyone. As you know, the event is happening in 5 cities, so there are live broadcasts. There are live broadcasts happening on today and tomorrow and on Sunday. Of course, the schedule and all the main links can be found on the Game Jam website, of the links to the YouTube for the broadcast, and of course to our Discord server. Discord will be the main key point of communication. So if you have questions, if you need information, all the news will be there. And of course, the organizers are reachable there as well. So if you need to ask any questions, just tag organizers on Discord, or on your live websites. You can find volunteers who are either wearing this black t-shirt or this yellow t-shirt that is Richard is wearing, and just ask any questions you have. Now, we ask you to be polite, we ask you to be respectful. Like I said, this is a fun environment, we're here to have fun. All ideas are awesome ideas. Maybe not all of them are, manageable, but they're all amazing. So let's respect each other here on Discord and on YouTube comments, and just all have fun. And that is the main information. I think we can move on to the schedules. Since we are already slightly behind the schedule for today, we're just going to quickly run to the main points. So right after I'm finishing this presentation, we will watch the short keynote video with the theme reveal, which is a total surprise to everyone. No one read it or saw it anywhere, right? So we're just gonna have it revealed right now. And ideas will start happening.
Pretend to be surprised.
Yeah. And then we will do some brainstorming sessions, idea pitching for live sites. We'll see how it's manageable with the time frame because the live sites do close. Today the venues close at 10, and there are some specific informations for each venue, so do keep in mind that. I will tell you a little bit about the library here, but if you're in other cities, make sure to learn all the information when the site opens, when the site closes, because there's no overnight stay today. Next for Saturday, again, keep in mind when does the venue open and when does the venue close. The main times are 10 and 9. The most important thing to do on Saturday is to upload a screenshot of your game on the Discord. It will either be on Discord or on Facebook or both. Just keep out for the links. We will let you know in Discord for sure. So upload one screenshot of your game, and then at 6 there will be a live show where we will look at the screenshots and just talk about them, see what you're all doing. On Sunday is the deadline day, it's the stress day, so please plan your time accordingly, especially if you're in live venues. You know, internet connections at 5 minutes before deadline, so keep that in mind. So the most important thing is to upload your game to Global Game Jam. You can register there already, and we ask you to not forget, please register yourself and your team on the Global Game Jam site. Right now, today, or well, worst case, when you have the product. So we have to submit it by 2:30. Then we will ask you to make a short trailer. Really keep it short, like teaser trailer, 30 seconds, minute of your game. And by 3:30, you will have to upload it. All the links where to upload your trailer and information and the instructions on it, again, will be posted on Discord and on Facebook event site. So you will definitely find it if you look for it. So don't worry about that. And then at 4, join us for the closing ceremony where we will award the best Screenshot Saturday screenshots and teams. And then we will watch all the trailers, and we will do some friendly voting, what we like the most. It is not a competition, and there's no like first prizes. We will have top 3 audience decided participant liked games. So there will be some friendly competition is always fun, but it's not a real competition, so don't worry about that. But and then at 7 we will end the game jam. So exactly slightly more to 48 hours away. And
we will repeat like Saturday and Sunday schedules with all the details will be repeated on this morning streams each day. So we will, get all the detailed information.
And again, if you just can't find something, just tag us on Discord. Everyone will be really happy to tell you anything you need to know. A few key information for this site, I will tell right after we end the opening. So I think we're all set to watch the keynote and the theme reveal.
Okay, let's see how it works. Come on.
So, as you can see, this year's theme is roots. Can't wait to see what you all grow out of it.
My vote will go who will use the music style roots.
Yeah. So everyone, have fun. Get your ideas ready. Do use the Discord. You can find teams there. There are channels, and you can create voice channels there as well. Do find teams live. There is one saying I heard actually today, and I think it's great for this event, is that all things we're doing are worth doing poorly. In other words, getting 1 hour sleep is better than no sleep. So do keep that in mind and have fun, everyone, and thank you. And we'll see you for the next 48 hours. Let the game jam begin.
Thank you.
Tarpas switchinti į lietuvių kalbą ir dėl informacijos bibliotekai Mažvydo. Tai kaip žinot, kas pastebėjot, kad biblioteka užsidaro anksčiau negu yra mūsų išėjimo laikas. Pavyzdžiui, šiuo metu biblioteka yra viešai